Calculate the force acting on an electron of charge 1.6 times 10 raised to the power minus 19 C placed in an electric field of intensity 10 raised to the power 8 Vm minus 1. So what we're looking for is the force, and we already know from the previous question we solved that E is equals to F over Q. So if we know this, that means if we make F the Serrator formula, this will be now turn into F is equal to Q times E. Okay. So what's your Q? Your Q is your charge. Your Q is your charge, which is 1.6 times 10 raised to the power of minus 19. And your E is your electric field intensity, your electric field of intensity, which is 10 raised to the power 8. All right, so impute all that and you are good to go. All right, 26. 26 says a 5V battery or 5-volt battery is connected across a plate of 2.0 mF unchanged parallel plate capacitor. The charge on the capacitor after a long time is what? What we're looking for is the charge. So to look for the charge, we'll just simply say Q is equals to CV, where C is the competence and V is the voltage. The voltage is 5 volts and the competence is 2.0 mF. All right, so put in on that, multiply, and you get your answer. All right, so 27. 27 says a capacitor of 10 mF is connected across a cell of 12 volts as shown above. Calculate the energy stored in the capacitor. So what we're looking for is the energy stored. The energy stored in the capacitor. The energy stored in the capacitor will be half of your capacitor times V squared. The capacitor is 10 mF. Your V is 12 volts. So you squared your V, multiply by your capacitor, then divide whatever you get by half. That's how you get the energy stored. You multiply your V by itself, that's by you square your V, you multiply it with your C is 10, and then you divide whatever you get by half. That is how you get your energy stored. 29. 29 says the parallel plate capacitor of area 10 cm in a vacuum has a capacitance of 10 raised to the power minus 2 mF. What is the distance between the plates? What is the distance between the plates? Oh, that's 10 raised to the power 2, I think so. What is the distance between the plates? What is the distance between the plates? So what we're looking for is D. But before we get D, let's get our formula out. Formula is charge is equals to EO times area over D, that's distance, over D, that is distance, that's distance. So if we are going to change the formula, it will now be D is equals to EO A over C. That is just how it will be. So to find your distance, you multiply your EO. Your EO is 9 times 10 raised to the power minus 12, and your area is 10 cm. But you're going to change that area to meters. You will change that cm, that 10 cm now, change it to meters. change your cm to meters. When you finish changing your cm to meters, you multiply by your EO, which is your 9 times 10 raised to power 9 times 10 raised to power minus 12. Then you divide it by your charge, or your capacitance rather. Your capacitance of 10 raised to power of minus 2. That's what you divide it by. Okay.